Welcome, my dear students. In this video, we are discussing our Raintree English course book for class 7. The first lesson is Hanuman and I. Before moving to the lesson, you must be known about the author. This is a funny story written by the famous writer Ruba Gupta. She is a senior editor of an educational publishing house based in Delhi, and she is a published author of around 30 children's books, including novels, short stories, graphic novels, picture books, and educational books, of which several of them have won literary awards. Dear children, imagine it's the time of annual day in your school. Would you like to be one of the dancers or an actor in a play for your school annual day? What does this choice tell you about yourself? Do you think your teacher will ask you to play one of the lead roles or the role of a supporting character in the play? Why? What are the qualities the teacher looks for while casting a play? Yes, the students, those who are very smart, bold, and confident, will be selected for the play. At the same time, some of your friends may be very shy. They will not be ready to move forward. Why it is so? In this world, human beings are not the same. Some may be very shy while some are very confident. And it's okay to be the way they are. But what they have to do? They should learn to accept each other because it takes all types of people to make this world. In this story, our central character is a little girl who was not happy as she didn't want to be one of the many in a crowd. She wished to play a significant role in the play. She had high self-esteem and self-respect and wished to be given a lead role in the play but was given a very minor role. However, she accepted the minor role and was willing to fit into the role that the teacher gives her. But what happened at last? Let's see. It's time for the school annual day. The little girl in our story is hoping with all her heart that she gets a good role in the play. She loves to act and knows she would do a brilliant job. The story of Rama is being enacted and she dreams of playing the role of Rama. She doesn't mind being Lakshmana or even Hanuman. She is finally offered the role of one of the monkeys in the Vanasena. Despite her disappointment, the little girl is eager and excited. All she has to do is say a few words in a chorus. Things take an interesting turn on the day of the performance. So, our little girl, she is hoping that she will get a good role in the school annual day play. The story of Rama is being enacted and she dreams of playing the role of Rama, who is the central character of Ramayana. But she'll be very happy even being Lakshmana or Hanuman. But sad to say that she got the role of one among the Vanasena. It's a group of monkeys who served Rama, and she was only to say a few words in a chorus. She was not having any important dialogues. Though becomes desperate, she is eager and excited. But things take an interesting turn and funny turn on the day of performance. We were dressing up when the school watchman handed a note to the teacher. She read it aloud. Dear Madam, I am very sorry to inform you that Alka has contracted measles and has been running a high temperature since morning. Sorry, she will not be able to act in the play. For the play, the school watchman had come and handed a note to the teacher. It was a note from the mother of a girl named Alka, who was supposed to play the role of Hanuman. The note was telling that Alka will not be able to act in the play because she has contracted measles and has been running a high temperature since morning. Alka was to play Hanuman. The teacher looked around in dismay and her eyes fell on me. Look here, she said doubtfully. You wanted to be Hanuman? You think you can manage? My dream was suddenly coming true. I was quite overwhelmed. Of course I can, I said confidently. Even if I forget my lines, I can always think up something else. When the teacher got the letter, she suddenly found that one of her main characters could not come and did not know who could fill in her place in the last moment. This was a joyful blessing for the narrator, a speaker, whose dream was suddenly coming true. Then She was very confident about herself and she loved drama and was very enthusiastic. Oh no, she said, you should certainly not to do any such things. I shall be prompting from the wings. All you have to do is repeat what I say and for God's sake, don't mumble. Speak as loudly as you can. The overexcited little girl said that she could manage with her own dialogues if she forgets them. But the teacher told that she would prompt the dialogues from the wings. The little girl only wanted to repeat them. So the teacher will be prompting the dialogues from the wings. Wings means the two sides, the area from where the performers enter the stage. So what she has to do, she has to repeat what the teacher is saying. As the curtains went up for the third scene, I was pushed on stage to the accompaniment of the drums. I almost fell on my face. For some time I could not see anything. The drums were echoing in my ears and my hands and feet were cold and numb. I opened my mouth to say my lines, but my throat was dry and I couldn't remember them. Though our speaker was very much excited of getting a leading role in the play, she became very nervous. When she was pushed on the stage to her turn, she almost fell on her face. For some time she couldn't see anything. It was a full blank in front of her. The drums were echoing in my ears and my hands and feet were cold and numb. She was totally afraid. And she opened her mouth to say her lines, but her throat was very much dried and she couldn't remember any of the dialogues. Thankfully, I heard my teacher reading out my lines again and again. I began repeating whatever she was saying without realizing what I was saying. When she heard that teacher was prompting her dialogues from the wings, she began repeating whatever she was saying without realizing the meaning or without realizing what the teacher was saying. I knelt in front of Rama, telling him with folded hands that I was his faithful servant. I would gladly die for him. So this little girl, she was acting in this play and she was enjoying. Oh my Lord! I repeated loudly what my teacher was saying. You have forgotten to pin your tail. As the play was going on, the teacher noticed that this little girl who was in the costume of Hanuman has forgotten to pin her tail. But our poor little girl, she was thinking that too a part of dialogue, and she was blindly repeating the same dialogue by the teacher. You have forgotten to pin your tail. Don't be silly, hissed Rama. I'm not supposed to have a tail. You have forgotten yours. That time Rama reminded her it is her fault. I touched the spot where the tail should have been. I'm sorry, my lord, I said, trying to make up for my mistake. I meant my tail. I have forgotten to pin on my tail. So as a dialogue, she was telling this also. And that was the mistake done by this speaker. The teacher now whispered, jump, jump, because it was the turn of this Hanuman to jump. Then I shouted jump. Again the speaker was thinking that it's also a part of dialogue and she ordering to Rama to jump. Then you jump, Rama shouted at me. Then realizing my second mistake, I began to jump and the curtains came down to the sound of laughter. So again she was committing another second mistake, that she was telling Rama to jump. Actually she wanted to jump as she was the Hanuman. And she began to jump and the curtains came down to the sound of laughter and the audience were enjoying this interesting turn of this drama. There and then the teacher cut short my role as much as possible, but I had to be on stage in the last act. I was feeling less nervous now and said my lines well. I showed Rama's ring to Sita to convince her that I was Rama's messenger. Sita said some beautiful lines about Rama's greatness and how much she missed him. So after having some practice on the stage, this little girl was feeling less nervous and she was becoming confident and she was saying her dialogues very well. And as an evidence from Rama, she showed Rama's ring to Sita to convince her that she was Rama's messenger. Sita said some beautiful lines about Rama's greatness and how much she missed him. She hid her face in her hands and began to weep. Suddenly, I realized that the teacher was prompting while Sita kept sobbing. Since Sita was not saying anything, I decided that it was my turn to speak. So when Sita was crying over there, and the teacher was prompting some dialogues from the wings. At that time, Hanuman, this little girl, thought that it was her dialogues. Actually, it was the dialogue of Sita. Sita was supposed to tell these dialogues. My beauty is my bane, I said grandly. It is because of my beauty that the wicked Ravana wants to marry me. What? Said Sita, looking up startled. Actually, Sita became very shocked because that was her dialogue. And you can just imagine how can this Hanuman be a beauty? And my beauty is my bane. Bane means it's a curse, cause of great trouble. And not you, you silly girl, he's to my teacher. That time again she was committing mistakes. Again this little girl, due to her nervousness, she was thinking it is her dialogue and she was telling what the teacher was telling. Then not you, you silly girl, he's to my teacher. The same thing that she was again repeating as she was thinking it's also a dialogue. Not you, you silly girl, I repeated what the teacher said. Seeing the startled expressions of the whole cast, I bit my tongue, realizing my mistake too late. So lately she was realizing her mistake and she was biting her tongue. She stopped herself from saying something. Just then, everyone on stage began shouting, Maharaja is coming, Ravana the Great is here. I was struck dumb by the huge figure in 6-inch heels, whom I hadn't known about until then, bearing down on me with a shining sword in hand. He said in a thunderous voice that made me tremble, Who is this puny creature who dares to intrude into my kingdom? I was supposed to answer in a proud voice that I was the son of Pavandev, the wind god, the worshipper of Rama, the immortal Hanuman. When the speaker sees the person playing the role of Ravana entering the stage, she became very much scared. And because Ravana is very tall and he is walking towards the speaker in a scary manner, the speaker hears Ravana speak to her in a thunderous voice and she was very much scared. She was supposed to tell that she was the son of Pavandev in a powerful tone. But she forgot to tell any of her dialogues because she was looking at the size of this Ravana. But Ravana was towering over me. He raised his sword and I screamed in terror. Don't kill me, I'm not Hanuman. I pulled off my mask as I spoke. The speaker was not aware about the scene with Ravana. So she forgets that it is not the real Ravana and pulls off her mask, begging Ravana not to hurt her. By now, the audience was roaring with laughter. The sound of laughter became louder when an infuriated teacher came on stage and unceremoniously dragged me away. When the audience was burst into laughter, enjoying the confusions in the play, the teacher decides to take back the little girl and to end the play. It was ended in a manner which is not supposed to be. Dear children, our main character of the story, the little girl, she makes a number of mistakes. But these mistakes help in adding humor to the story. Was there a difference in the last act of the play? Yes, the narrator felt less nervous by the last act of the play. She became a little bit confident. But did it help for the smooth functioning of the play? No, it did not really help because she confidently repeated all the prompts aloud. Even the wrong prompts too. In the end, the teacher had to drag her off the stage. Why it is so? Why could the child not perform her role? What was lacking in her that was there in the other characters? Yes, this was the last minute change of plan and the child did not have time to practice her lines. Her courage and enthusiasm is evident from the fact that she willingly took on the job without a moment's hesitation. With practice, she could have done a better job. Meticulous hard work could have made her perform very well had she been given the time. She certainly tried to act out the role. She was, after all, only a child. So, my dear children, that's all there in this story. Thank you.